In this video, I'm going to reveal what I believe is the absolute best part to this new LEGO Simpsons Krusty Burger. We're also going to talk about whether this set is too small, like I've seen a lot of people say online, as well as if this set is priced comparably to the Quickie Mart and Simpsons house based on inflation. Let's get into all those details and many more. Thanks to LEGO for gifting this set over for review, and let's just jump right in and give it a grade out of 100. So this is actually our 4th edition into the LEGO Simpson line of sets. The Simpsons house started it all the way back in 2014, which then led to the Quickie Mart and then this Simpsons Brickhead set. The Krusty Burger is going to come in with 1,635 total pieces. We're going to get 2 full sticker sheets, which is quite a bit of stickers and is definitely a drawback here. And then 1 manual for the build with some cool info up front here on the Krusty Burger itself. Let's start by taking a look at the 7 amazing minifigures that come along with this set, starting with these 2 repurposed minifigures. First here is Bart with his slingshot. We have had 3 earlier versions of Bart that are all very similar and average around $7 to $10, so not an overly expensive minifigure. Next is Lisa Simpson, and she is holding her saxophone. She also has 3 previous versions that are also very similar and come in around $4 to $13 depending on the minifigure. Now we're going to get into the 5 technically exclusive minifigures we get with the set. Homer is the first exclusive minifigure holding his Buzz Cola. We have had 3 different versions of Homer in the past. There isn't a lot that has changed with Homer here, and really the main thing that appears to be different about this version of Homer is just the fact that his torso print has this stain on the shirt, which is cool. Next is Krusty the Clown, and this is one of the best minifigures in the set in my opinion. He has a really nice head mold with hat, the printed overalls on the torso, and then a pitchfork for an accessory. This is our second Krusty the Clown, and the first one was really unique in his own right, so they did give us just a completely unique version of Krusty here, which I think looks great. Sideshow Bob is making his first minifigure appearance with this epic single molded head and hairpiece. Torso and legs are relatively plain, and he is holding a pie, which from my understanding symbolizes his ongoing feud with Bart. Next we get Squeaky Voiced Teen making his first appearance. Really cool looking minifigure with his hat and work outfit at the Krusty Burger. I also think his teeth back here by his neck are hilarious. And then my personal favorite minifigure out of the lot has got to be Officer Lou making his debut. I love the bright blue police officer uniform with his nice police officer hat molded with the headpiece. It would have been cool to see some printing on his legs, maybe the handcuffs and baton going down his side, but still looks great. And then a coffee cup for his accessory. Let's move over to the build itself, and I'm going to reveal what I believe is the best part to this entire set. We first get Homer's clown camouflaged car, which looks very accurate and really pops with the vibrant colors and the Homer drawn Krusty face on the front here. The exterior of the Krusty Burger itself looks great with the vibrant colors. I will say the front did throw me off a bit. It's definitely accurate to the Krusty Burger in the show, but it does look pretty plain. I do, however, really like that they added the bent bollard up here at the front. The left side has the drive-through along with an overflowing grease trap and the meat byproduct delivery entrance. The rear is pretty plain like the front with a few stickers, and then the right side I think looks the best with these really cool techniques used to build the shrubs below the windows. The roof looks really good, but I probably would have liked to have seen it tiled off in some way, giving it the smooth metal roof appearance we see in the movie. I do like how the entire flat top can lift off to reveal the entire inside, and then there is also a fan and latch up on top of the roof, so you can open that up if you want. Even though you can get a look inside of the Krusty Burger from the roof, we do get the ability as well to fully open this setup by pulling open the drive-through wall, which gives us individual looks at each section. The right side has a bathroom that is overflowing with water that I thought was really fun, and then I can't leave out the fact that there's this empty toilet paper roll here. The drive-through area has everything you would need, including microwave, coffee machine, and then a buzz machine here, which is awesome. And the order reference for 700 Krusty Burgers from the show here is epic. Moving to the main dining area, we have one of my favorite parts, which is the ball pit. Super cool with the big sign up front. The designers also did a really good job with this bench here that has this amazing curve to it. And then we can also see a few tables with some food and a trash can in the corner. On the table table, we have some fresh fries utilizing the Wolverine claw piece, which is genius. And they also use roller skate pieces to make up the Ribwich burger. The kitchen is probably my favorite section of the build. You have a full menu board up top that can be moved out of the way, which is nice for easy access into the kitchen. You have the grill here right next to a fryer with a removable fry basket and fries. And you can even see the hot oil in the fryer itself. We have multiple Mother Nature burgers scattered around the kitchen, along with a broken ice cream machine and then some different stored items in the corner. Lastly, you build this giant Krusty Burger sign, which I think they nailed. You have a sturdy base at the bottom and then a full brick-built face of Krusty up top. Unfortunately, as I said, they did use a lot of stickers in this build, including with the sign, but I can deal with it because it all comes together really nicely and was just honestly a super fun build to put together. So now it's time for me to reveal what I believe is the absolute best part of this Krusty Burger set, and we're gonna find it right here at the checkout counter. These two cash registers both have numbers on them, and when I put the stickers on, I knew that they had to be significant. After doing some digging, the first number is a reference to the Simpsons Season 6, Episode 15, called Homie the Clown, where we see Homer becoming a Krusty clown impersonator. Even better than that, though, is this $847, which we only see referenced in the original Simpsons intro. In the opening credits, we see Maggie Simpson getting scanned at the cash register in the store. And if you look closely, you're going to see a dollar figure pop up really quickly on the screen for the cost of Maggie, $847.63. And if we wanted to take it even a step further on where this number came from, this number was actually a funny reference included in the show of what was the cost to raise a child per month back in 1989 when The Simpsons first aired. Super clever from the writers of the show, but just as amazing that the designers picked up on that and decided to add it into this actual Lego set. There's a lot of amazing references in this set, but that is absolutely the best part in this set for me, in my opinion. So coming from someone that is not a hardcore Simpsons fan, I still thought this build was amazing. I thought the build experience was incredible. Finding all the references is amazing. So even if you're not a Simpsons fan, I think you will enjoy building this set and putting it together. If you're a Simpsons fan, you're gonna love putting this set together. So I'm gonna put the build experience at 38 out of 40. So I've been seeing a lot of comments online about the Krusty Burger being a bit too small. Now, I haven't built the Quickie Mart or the Simpsons house, but after looking at the dimensions of the Quickie Mart and Krusty Burger, they are very close in size. The Krusty Burger is 10 inches or 24 centimeters wide and then 8 inches or 20 centimeters deep, with it only being just a couple inches smaller than the Quickie Mart. The roof on the Quickie Mart is built upward and has a side trash area that probably does lend to the appearance of a larger profile on that set. Building the Krusty Burger, though, I feel like the size is not a problem. It fits all the fun details inside that you would expect, and it looks really great from a display standpoint with the large Krusty Burger sign and exterior detailing. Play on this set is also going to be really good with the 7 amazing minifigures, the fact that the set opens up to fully reveal all kinds of details for recreating scenes. The entire build is minifigure scale, so you can throw Bart into the ball pit or have the squeaky voice teen working the drive-thru, among lots of other ways you can enjoy this set. Again, disclaimer, I have not built the previous 2 Simpsons sets, but I did not feel like this set was too small when I built it. And looking at some of the other information on the other sets, I feel like it is somewhat comparable. So display and play, I think this is another strong category, and I'm gonna put this one all the way up at 18 out of 20. This is where things go downhill a bit. The Krusty Burger is priced at $210, and looking at the previous Simpsons house and Quickie Mart, both originally retailed at $200 with significantly higher piece counts. The Krusty Burger comes in at a whopping price per piece of almost 13 cents, while the Simpson house comes in at under 8 cents, and Quickie Mart falls around just over 9 cents. Granted, these prices were around 10 years ago, so if we adjust for inflation on the Quickie Mart, the same 9-cent price per piece would technically be 12-cent price per piece today. So technically speaking, the Krusty Burger is just around the same price per piece as the Quickie Mart was back in 2014, 2015, if we adjust for inflation. Still does seem steep to me though, considering we are well under 2,000 pieces on the Krusty Burger. I probably would have liked to have seen this set come in between $150 to $180. We do get 7 amazing minifigures here though, with several being exclusive, so time will tell on the monetary value these minifigures will add to the set. But regardless, Great additions, and they definitely do help with the price tag a bit. Still too expensive, even with the minifigures, so I can't give this one a super high grade. I'm gonna put this one at 15 out of 20 on overall value. So did the community say they liked or did not like this set as a whole? Looking at the poll as of this recording, the community was very positive towards the Krusty Burger, regardless of the size and price. And over 70% said that they liked the set. The outrageous price, as some people said, seemed to be the biggest drawback for this set. But overall, the community does definitely seem favorable towards this set and towards what we're getting here. So on the community grade, you all put it at 14 out of 20. Here are all the final category grades for the Krusty Burger, and that is going to have this set hitting 85 out of 100 for the final grade. That just barely gets this set by 1 point into the must-buy category, which is the third set this year that will get that recognition. Simpsons fan or not, this set is fun. Thanks for watching.